Good afternoon, my name is Justin Latham, and this is the Post for American Christian Heritage. Today what I'm going to be talking about is the Scopes trial of 1925. Basically, some background on it to tie into the whole fundamentalist modernist controversy. You have William Jennings Bryan campaigning within the Presbyterian Church against Darwinism, while at the same time encouraging state lawmakers to pass laws banning the teaching of evolution in public schools. Several states had responded to Bryan's call, including Tennessee, which passed such a law in March 1925. And basically, you have the ACLU seeking a test case to challenge those anti-evolutionary laws. And this leads to the famous trial of John Scopes, who was a substitute teacher in public school in Dayton, Tennessee. The ACLU sent in renowned lawyer John Randolph Neal to defend Scopes. At the same time, you have Baptist pastor William Bell Riley, founder and president of World Christian Fundamentals Association, persuading Jennings Bryan to act as its counsel. And Bryan invites his major allies in the Presbyterian General Assembly to attend the trial with him. But J. Gresham Machen refused to testify, saying he had not studied biology in enough detail to testify at the trial. In response to the announcement that Bryan would be attending the trial, renowned lawyer and committed agnostic Clarence Darrow volunteered to serve on Scopes' defense team, and he's most famously known for defending Scopes. Basically, the stage is now set for a trial which kind of wanted to be a media circus, and it definitely turned out to be a media circus. And basically, you have reporters from across the country descending on a small town of 1,900 people. And although the prosecution of Scopes was successful, the trial is widely seen as a crucial moment in discrediting the fundamentalist movement in America, particularly after Bryan's testimony on the stand, which he kind of appeared to be unable to defend his view of the Bible. Now, looking at the context of the whole thing, in the aftermath of the trial, 6 days later, William Jennings Bryan was dead. So that very well could have been a problem with him on the stand. Now, among the media, Bryan's loudest and ultimately most successful critic was H.L. Mencken, who reported on the trial in his columns and denounced fundamentalism as irrational, backwards, and intolerant. Now, to look at the whole view of, or the whole problem of fundamentalist modernist controversy, like I said before, it's a religious controversy in the 1920s and 30s within the Presbyterian Church of the United States of America, which basically later sets up divisions in most American Christian denominations. The major American denomination was torn by conflict over the issues of theology and ecclesiology. Underneath these struggles lay a profound concern about the role of Christianity in culture and how that role was to be expressed. So basically, you have fundamentalists who look at things as the Word of God, revealed in the Bible, takes priority over all human knowledge because it is derived from the most important source. Whereas modernists say that evolution was not inconsistent with religion, which personally I have a problem with. I don't think that makes sense. But at the same time, they're entitled to their views. I happen to think they're absolutely wrong. I don't think evolution can coincide with the Bible, but that's for another debate. In terms of the Scope trial, some other key terms or key details to know. John Scopes actually volunteered to be the defendant. He incriminated himself. He wasn't necessarily sure that he actually committed a crime or that he taught evolution, but for the purpose of the study, or the purpose of this case study, he did it. He was accused of violating Tennessee's Butler Act. Now, Scopes was found guilty and fined $100, but the verdict was overturned on a technicality. So basically, in the aftermath of the trial, you have this whole science versus religion movement. You have an anti-evolution movement, and you have the question of whether people should be teaching evolution in school and science. Thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you caught everything. Have a blessed day. Thank you.